Bored with the sword? Well, there's a reason that the sword has declined in modern usage. The katana and nodachi were excellent for cutting through wool bindings and bamboo underlays, both of which were major components of Eastern and specifically Japanese armors throughout the medieval period and early Renaissance. Since large coverage by plate armor after the Maximilian form was minimal or non-existent during the height of the daisho's dominance, a skilled swordsman could usually find a vulnerable point to pierce or slash, depending on the warrior's training and preference. Moreover, the metal plates used in haramaki and other do armors were extremely thin and often brittle, and so could be broken or hacked through by a nodachi wielded by a fearless practitioner. In both European and Asian history, the increased use of heavy body armors led to the sword being relegated to use as a badge of authority and birthright. Both Japanese and European soldiers rapidly switched to the schiltron, or boar's head, mass formation toward the end of the 16th century. Massed pikes and combinations of pikes and muskets spelt doom for the lone swordsman, be he master or novice. By the time the armor was dispensed with altogether, and the French still had cuirassiers in World War I, the art of, and interest in, the sword had largely been forgotten. Once felled by damage or misadventure, an opponent still encased in heavy armor could be finished by a peasant armed with either bodkin or tanto, or heavy rock, and more knights were killed thus than by righteous combat between equally equipped and trained nobles or their loyal hatamoto. Indeed, billhooks and pikes or yari, the most common weapons on the battlefield of the times by far, were oft provided with a hook for pulling mounted opponents from their horses. Thanks for taking time to consider this.